Hello. Wait, are you there?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm here. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome.
I'm good. I feel like we brand new to this.
We are. We are. Cause let me tell you something, okay? I I can't remember how to do anything anymore. But hey, that's why we have each other to bounce off of. And yeah, cause how you doing, girl? Happy New Year.
Even though we've seen each other. And Happy New Year, everybody, even though it's February. Nice.
Listen, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Okay. It's a good song called that too, but anyways. How are you?
um, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not gonna complain. I'm just, I'm going to just say, God clearly has something He's doing, and I don't know what it is yet. But once it's revealed, I pray that that day will be so clear, and Jesus be a fist, and I will be able to sit back and be like, okay, this is why I went through what I went through, Jesus. But yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. It's been a long day, but it's okay. It's
For
okay.
real. Yes, it's been a day. And
Yeah.
before we go
Oh, go
chat,
ahead.
I was gonna say before we chat up too much, I know we gotta put the plug in there because it's been so long. We don't remember what all we do here on Ego/JQLM. So Lady J, please take it away.
If you'd like to share with your family, friends, and followers on all the different ways that they can tune in to JQLM Radio, this is what you would share. You can tune in live by downloading the JQLM Radio app on your Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live via Alexa, the TuneIn app, the Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms of which you can find on our website, where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com/JQLM radio. Or just visit egoentertainmentnet.com and click the button right there on the home page. You can also connect with us via our website or social media at JQLM Radio. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Additionally, you can email us at jqlmradio@gmail.com. Find us under our parent company, Ego Entertainment Network, on social media at EGOENTNET. That's Ego Ent Net. You can also follow us on LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network. And last but not least, make sure you like, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, Ego TV Network. If
Awesome.
See.
It's always so great to hear all those different outfits.
For sure. And please, people, if you like any of the shows, all of the shows, even if you don't like any of the shows, make sure that you tune in through the JQLM radio app, because the more you listen, or the more you pretend to listen, or the more you put it on the background, the better it helps us. So make sure you tune in all the time. Even when you sleep, turn it on, because it helps us out. So yes. And this is the season of love and giving, so please do so.
So we named this show "We're Back" because we
We
had
back.
to be serious and we're back. So
Legit. We
yeah,
back.
so,
I will say better than ever, but I'll say just better. I'm just back. Cause listen, 2020, the beast that it is, honey. And let me just tell you something, okay? But you know what? Before I go into any other tangent, I do like to say, even though this year is starting off very hellish, um, we do have a silver lining that's coming up this weekend. And
It
I'm
is.
actually kind of excited because I've gone to this event and uh, we've never participated. Um, Renata, your sisters participated, but for us to actually participate, this is actually going to be kind of fun and exciting. I'm actually kind of stoked about it, honestly, because, I want to be able to put this in my resume. Like, I did this. So, um, I don't know. I'll speak for myself. Are you excited about this weekend? Because I am.
I am. So we are doing Meet the Artist at the
Yay!
Central Library. It's an annual event that they do, and we've attended several times, supported a lot of different people, and so I'm not even really sure how we ended up on the list, but we
Well,
are.
I can tell you if you want the story, but
Oh, of course, I should have knew you would. I was just following directions when I was told fill this out, and I said okay.
yes. So, I mean, quick story short. Um, you know me, I'm always talking to people and yapping and slapping. And I met Mr. Radford at an event and I got to talking to him and I was like, well, hey, so, you know, and so he was like, sure, send me your stuff. So I sent him the stuff, right? And then I also plugged Empowered Living and the things that our journal and book and workbook. And somehow or another, got us the door and got pushed to the side, but Empowered Living got in. So I said, one out of two ain't bad. So that's how we got in. I got to yapping. And he said, sure. But he accepted one and not the other, which is good because I haven't had time to make a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
So that worked out. But I am going to ask him to see if maybe possibly next year I could put the Goddess Dawn side into, the 2027 Meet the Artist because I do, a lot of people tell me the things that I make are very unique and different. So why not? But that's how we got in. My gift works sometimes.
That's good to know. That's good to know. So
Yeah.
if my Roman numeral is correct, this is the 38th year of them doing it. Um,
We're gonna go with that.
we'll confirm on the commercial break that I did my Roman numerals right. But the theme is love in action, and so I think it's a really cool event. So the kickoff, well, the opening reception is on Valentine's Day, and it's from
Mhm, mhm.
5:30 to 10. So there is a red carpet experience, there's music, all the things. Um, and like I said, it's at the Central Library, so 40 East St. Clair Street. And it's city. So yes, the kickoff is on Saturday, but they also do things throughout the month. So it's open until March 28th. And so um, we're not out here painting, we're out here making books. So so that's how we are showing up as authors. So we have those six books that we have. So yeah.
Well, the interesting thing was I didn't know they had an authors division, and maybe I missed that every time because I never went to the third floor. But definitely encourage people to go to all the floors for the event because there are different things on each floor, different I guess specialties on each floor. So there's going to be, of course, live artistry or the fashion show. You have your painted art. You have your authors. I believe there might be sculptures as well. So they're all on different floors and they're all on different sections. And most of us will be selling things on the second floor where the actual fashion show is going to be taking place, but um, our displays will be on the other floor. So I definitely encourage people, for everybody who always says there's nothing free to do in Indianapolis, there's nothing to do that they don't have to worry about getting shot at or anything like that. this is a perfect event. It's always
Mhm.
good vibes. It's Valentine's
Mhm.
Day. You can stop through before you go to the restaurants, or don't go to the restaurants on Saturday because you know they're going to be crowded. So why not come support a lot of local artists who are showcasing their gift, their talent? So um, definitely encourage people to come out because it starts what 5:30 to 10:30 is the open reception,
5:30
and
to 10.
5:30 to 10, 5:30 to 10. So you still got time to go clubbing afterwards. You still got time to do a nightcap if you want to, or after hours spot. So definitely come out and support because we, as well as the other artists who are going to be showcased, would love the support. And again, it's free. It's for all ages. You don't have to worry about leaving your kiddos at home or finding a babysitter on Valentine's Day because you can make it a family affair if you wanted to,
Mhm.
and you can go out to eat with your loved one, your love of your life Thursday. When it's not as crowded, you can go eat when it's not as crowded. You don't have to worry about making reservations. You can even go Friday night if you want to, but I still think Friday night is gonna be real crowded, and Sunday too. So might as well just come see us on Saturday.
I
So
love how you have this itinerary of look. If you go celebrate Valentine's Day, this is the day to do it.
you
I like
might as
that.
well. Because as so many people have said to me in the past, Valentine's Day should be every day. So you shouldn't be waiting for one day a year to celebrate the love of your life if that's the case. So 365 is your Valentine's Day. So take the actual day, save you some money, come to the fashion show. You can come buy stuff for your love at the vendors tables, aka our table. We are selling these books. We're trying to sell out of these books. So please come buy them. People who have used them said they enjoyed them and have given them away as gifts for people of all ages. So why not be one of those people to take it home with you? I mean, I'm just saying. I think it's a great spend. So, you know, not just saying that because I'm a single person and don't have nobody to spend Valentine's Day with, but I'm just saying in
So what is
general.
that chopped liver? Because you spit it in with me.
I mean, but you got a man, so I'm sure he'll be there somewhere supporting you. But for those of us who are single
Hey!
Pringles, for those of us who are true single Pringles, and we out here, gonna get gussied up and might get chose. If you're listening to this and you ever want to meet me in person, if you ever wanted to shake my hand in person, this is the perfect time to do so. So find me, okay? Come see me at the table and buy a book. We got journals, we got workbooks. Probably gonna have some other stuff. So just come through. That's all I got to say about that.
Man, I was gonna get cute for you and everything. Dang.
You ain't getting cute for me. You getting let's just be real.
I was gonna get cute. I mean, you were just gonna have a benefit from me being cute.
um I don't know what benefit that is of mine, but because I listen, no matter how much a male dogs me and drives me crazy, I will not switch to the other side. And there ain't nothing wrong with y'all who do, but for me and my body type, uh, there's only so much titty that can be in the room. Just
I
saying.
mean, I wasn't trying to go home with you. Good.
Listen, I understand, but you being cute for you is for you. It's not for me.
Ooh, it be your own people. Ooh.
Listen. I understand. But if you want to pull the girls out and we can have come see the titties for the purchase. I
Whoa,
mean,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
pimping out. you know, I got a cute bra I can put on. I'll join you. I'll join you. I'll get cute too. There we go. We're gonna have us a cute time and some clothing.
Oh,
On
goodness. I didn't say all that. Ooh, that went left. Okay.
Listen, it's been a while, so I gotta break out the big guns.
Ooh,
Okay.
you act like I haven't seen you.
But they haven't seen or heard us together, so there's a difference.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to say true to form because for those who knew me or knew us a year ago, right, and our fun antics last year when we get on the on the platform. And then also shout out to George who said, y'all need to get a show. I was like, we already have one. We just don't.
Like, y'all need a podcast.
Well, fun fact, we got one. We just don't foster it like we supposed to. So 2026, we in this thing. Since the hellish January has ended, February is coming in with a bang. So I'm just saying, we about to do this for real. Even while I'm out of town, I'm taking my laptop with me, so we can still have the show on a Monday. So yeah.
I will say this is a great example of, even when you're not doing what you're supposed to be and not being consistent, it doesn't mean you can't come back and be consistent.
Oh, for sure, because we are the queens of. Besides Lady J, I mean, I ain't gonna take her title, the bounce backologist, but I think we the bounce back queens too. Maybe we could be princesses compared to her, but listen, I feel like when we come through, we come through. And we about to be consistent, and we about to be up there with all these other podcasts who people know around the world, and we're about to be back because we got so much that we could do and talk about. If I just talk about what happened to me in January, y'all be here for 6 hours. So I'm just saying, we got stuff we can do for real. But I know
we need to
gotta
take
a break.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll let you take us out. Go ahead, girl.
Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna take a break. That's all.
Fine. We'll be right back after these messages.
Pressure doesn't send reminders. It doesn't tap you twice. It shows up once and asks if you were ready. The National Re-Up Experience is coming back to Indy, April 10th and April 11th. And this time, space is tight, seats are counted, and when they're gone, they're gone. This is not something you catch next year. This is the room where people breathe again, where laughter cracks the weight, where leaders sit shoulder to shoulder, where excellence gets honored out loud. From brunch conversations that shift perspective, to punchlines that loosen pressure, to a black carpet that says, you belong here. This isn't just a ticket, it's access. And right now, before the doors lock, you can move smarter. 15% off select events. Right now, brunch, black carpet, main show. Use the code EARLY26. But don't get comfortable. That window closes February 7th. Go now, not later, not I'll get to it. Visit www.reupexperience.com/events-media. Put on your denim, bring your diamonds, and don't let the moment pass you because you waited too long to decide. The third biannual National Re-Up Experience. We don't chase moments, we show up. This year's theme, shine under pressure. Shine under pressure. The Jeremiah L. Godfrey Brain Cancer Research Foundation is seeking donations and sponsors to help aid in its efforts to provide funding to researchers to find an effective treatment and cure for rare inoperable brain tumors in children ages 3 to 12, specifically diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma or DIPG. DIPG is inoperable and currently has no effective treatment or cure, and those diagnosed only live for 3 to 11 months after diagnosis. For more information and to make a contribution today, visit jlgresearchfoundation.org. Music, Corporate Rhythm by Roman Sinic Music on Pixabay.com.
So we are back.
Listen. We are back, but I have a question. Lady J, can you come to the mic real quick?
Yes, how can I help you?
Step forward. Oh, Lord.
Well, I was looking at the little commercial. I was like, oh, she got me with my girls all out in a little white dress that y'all commented
about. Listen, we can only use the ammunition.
You was wearing the dress, though. You was what?
You can only use the ammunition you have, right? If that's the only picture you got with the girls out, you can't Photoshop them out.
I forgot about that dress.
We didn't now.
Clearly.
Right. Listen, Renata always come. Look, we be like, what you doing,
Now,
Renata?
now, see, for those who don't know, y'all probably won't see this dress until after we get back because it was the request of the bride not to have photos taken at the wedding. But the dress that she sent me, the option she sent me that she's going to wear is going to be equally as boobalicious as that. So be prepared. I'm sure you will see a picture or three with them ta ta ta
Oh,
ta
that's
ta.
fine. I would
Well, I'm
appreciate
trying to figure out why I don't know when the wedding is yet,
Oh, first
because
of all,
that's
that's
what I'm
not
trying to
what we're
figure out.
talking about. Nobody got to save the date yet. We
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's a
I'm
different
just
wedding.
saying,
It's a
hey, I'm
different
just
wedding.
making sure.
Athena
No,
Just
know
making
that
no,
she
sure.
in it. Nobody.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. As long,
no.
hopefully, it's on a day that I'm here. But even if I'm not, I still want an invitation just in case, so I can know. I can send
Well, you
somebody
can
on my
tell her the
behalf.
date, can't you?
No,
Can
I'm
tell
not
the
telling
world
the
the
date.
date.
We're not telling the date on the radio show.
You can text her.
But no, we don't want just random people showing up now.
Oh no, no. She ain't gonna say where it's at, but the date is in the fall. So this you got some time.
It's
No.
on a Friday. I'll say that.
Okay. All right.
You,
Very
you
good.
we
Yeah.
haven't
So
we haven't
she'll text you the date.
yeah, you haven't got you have not missed out.
No,
That is the
Okay.
question that
Making
keeps
sure.
getting
no, my best friend's wedding is on like was going in the dress. She asked me, "Should I wear this?" I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, bad
That
dress. I didn't buy it, but that was a bad dress. Tell me I'm lying.
it's listen, like I said, come out the
Mm.
house. There's two things I know are going to show up. You and them. So I just know that y'all gonna be in attendance. Okay.
Whatever, Athena. The dress that I'm wearing, I would even wear to church. Thank you very much.
You gonna send me that picture because I don't remember seeing that dress in the options. You must have changed your
No,
mind.
I went in my closet and was like, "What do I have in my closet that I haven't really worn?" I was like, "Oh, I'll wear that." Lady J, I'm gonna send you a picture of the dress that Athena is referring to. It's a bad
Yeah.
dress. I can't lie. But
It
Okay.
is. It is. But
All right.
however,
Do you have a separate dress for your reception?
no, I'm gonna wear the same dress. This is not for the wedding. This is just a dress that I was
Okay.
gonna wear to I think his best
Oh,
friend.
okay.
Um,
yeah. Look,
so
we
Oh,
ain't got to that part yet. We haven't
no,
got to the fall. We still working on this.
oh, okay. I see the dress. Now this is one. Okay, this is a cute dress. Come on,
see,
split.
see,
Hold on. Let me see. Did you send it
But
to both
I
of
hope
us?
you're not wearing this to nobody's church. Cause
no, no,
no
no. I
ma'am.
didn't. I didn't get that dress. I'm wearing something that's in my closet, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
Now
right.
you
I'm just
see,
saying because mothers of the church go, excuse me, here, honey, put this over your neck. Mm-mm.
listen, I might have to post that dress on social media. Be like, would you wear this to church? No, just
I
kidding.
wouldn't wear that dress to church, but I would wear that dress.
We know. But again, for those who are trying to imagine a dress with the girls out and some thigh. So just know that if Renata goes out the house, it's gonna be some thigh or some tatas
You
showing.
you are not describing this dress very well. You're making it
It's
sound like I'm a floozy.
no, but I'm just it is a very classy, demure, show me some, come get some dress. Like if you step out in that dress, somebody gonna be looking at you like, okay, um,
Well, I
yeah,
would hope it would be her hubby to be. Because here's the thing, you got to continue doing what you did to keep them
well,
the same way that you did to get them.
This is true.
that's a whole
Look,
nother topic right there. Because now nobody want to do the stuff they do to get you. They want to slack
look,
off.
then listen. That means that's not who they really are. That's why it's good for us to pay attention, huh? Use
It
Red
is.
discernment.
flags, red
Well,
flags.
I've
Consistent
been
behavior
consistent.
equals character.
Yes, I've been
Well,
consistent. So y'all.
that is true.
Yeah, we know you
Consistently
definitely consistent.
them breasts is consistent. Even though we competing in the upper region, I still be high in mine sometimes. But you show for both of us, and I appreciate that. Now, some days I do step out, and I'll be like, okay, these girls is coming out
So
today.
let me give a disclaimer. I don't want people to think I just be out here with my girls out all the time. And my
Hold on. I mean, she doesn't. However, I am gonna say the very first time when these bras first came out that everybody was wearing, y'all know the ones that have the little spaghetti straps that goes from the top of your breast all the way down to the middle of your breast, go
Yeah.
around. 'Cause I remember the very first time that Renata walked into the station with that, we was like, excuse me, where the hell you think you're going? Like,
She came in with it with the straps. The straps. And ever since then I was like, I want to find me a bra with the straps.
And
And
you got one.
I found one. Found one, but I ain't found no other color than black. So I'm like, where the rest of the colors at? Because you got colors. And the yellow one I found don't fit me right. So I barely wear that one. But trust and believe. So let me get listen for anybody who wants to make me happy. I'm gonna start me a GoFundMe for some
Not a
bras because bras
GoFundMe.
ain't cheap.
Not a
boy, you
GoFundMe.
ain't lying. You ain't lying. Now listen, I ain't in no double or triple, but a D is big enough. Okay. And listen, 30 people are talking, women out here talking about I need you to pay my rent and my car.
Buy
Now
me a
listen,
bra.
if he can buy you 5 or 6 bras, hey, he
Ooh-wee.
Listen,
balling.
listen.
Period.
Especially when you
If
get
you
to
can
our
purchase
realm.
bras from Lane Bryant or anywhere or high end companies that make bras, he balling. Okay. Yes.
Especially when you get to our sizes and they talk about, oh, that's $75. I'm sorry, for one?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
one. Okay.
If you are in a D or up,
That's a
baby,
sale,
let me
75.
tell you. Uh-uh.
I ain't been a
Listen.
D since
You gotta trust. Listen, I used to. My kid's godmother. She would take me. We would go shopping to Lane Bryant together when she would have coupons or when they had sales. Because let me tell you something. And they're the only company at first that I knew of that sold bras for heavy chested women that were cute. They had different
Mhm.
prints and colors and stuff. Meanwhile, everybody else was black, white, and tan. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good black bra because I got a lot of black bras. But we want some color and some flowers and then all other kind of stuff going on too.
Yeah. And
So y'all need to
I
go to Uplift. I'm gonna plug them real quick, and if y'all do go, let them know that I sent you.
well no,
I
first of all, if you go, tell them they need to sponsor our show. Cause
mean, I can have a conversation with them about that. But
trust me, when you go next time, I'm going with you because I'm gonna ask them.
we can. I'll wait for them to call me because so Barbara's in Indianapolis is closed for the ladies who used to
Boo.
go there. So they still have the location of Fort Wayne, but Uplift is in Carmel. Very sweet, very nice ladies. They have been putting in a lot of work because I have been looking for a specific type of bra, and apparently they act like people who are very blessed don't want black bras anymore. I don't get it, but
Mm.
they do have.
What?
Yeah, I'm having the hardest time finding a plain, smooth black bra.
Hmm.
It's the
Well,
very
I like I told you, Lane Bryant is one. You know what I'm saying.
They
However, I
don't go
know
our size.
I
we
don't
can
know
set
if I don't know if there's another company that I have ordered from before. I can't think of the name of it. I'll look for it and send it to you. But there's another company that goes up to like H,
Oh no, we
and
passed that, baby.
they have, I think they go up to H.
Mm-mm.
Um, but they have, so you know how I learned when going to Lane Brand, I learned that there are two different cup sizes that every woman can wear.
Mhm.
It's like, so for instance, like, I'm in a D, but there I can wear a, what is it, a double something that it would be
Mm.
like the sister
Yeah,
size of D.
your sister sizes,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's the same thing with this company, but they go all the way up to like the single the single letters H. I don't know what the sister sizes are that they have at this company, but I'll look for it and then send it to you. But yeah, hmm
We can look at it, but I'm telling you, on sister sizes, I'm usually above the H, or my base size is usually above a H, and my sister size
really.
is girl. Yes,
We
these
not
things.
gracing our sizes on this show.
I don't even know what it is anymore
Well,
because I forget.
I ain't giving no numbers, but here's the thing: people
Yeah,
know good and daggone well if they've seen us, and a lot of people have seen me because I be all over these social media and in person streets. They can tell, okay, that look, ain't none of us wearing no A's and B's and C's and carrying on. You know what I'm saying?
First of
So
all, I
they
didn't think
know.
listen,
you were a.
and let's be honest, that's a good
I was
gift
an
to get
A.
your woman for Valentine's Day. Hmm?
Say that again.
That's a good, great
So
gift to get for
any
Valentine's Day.
gentleman out there who wants to be in my good graces, just know that bra shopping is on my list of good graces. Okay,
Oh goodness, so Theta, you about to get flooded in your DMs about I
that
can buy
is
you
so.
a bra.
Hey, as long as you serious, look, I will set up a specific number for my Zelle or Cash
Hold on,
App or
Athena. I got
Venmo.
one better for you, Athena. If you
What's
really
up?
want extra kudo points on Valentine's Day this coming weekend, get her a good strapless bra, okay?
Woo!
Because those are definitely hard to
Woo!
come by.
Now, first of all, do you know how hard those are? How do we end up talking about bras? What?
Listen,
I don't know.
it goes together. It goes together. Listen. It goes together. Because listen, you talked about love, relationships, happiness. Like
The
these things
bras?
would make me happy. A good strapless bra. See, I had to give the original bridesmaid's dress that I had. I could not find a bra that would help me to be all I could be in that dress. So that dress had to go back, and I had to switch my dress to something else that was bra friendly. So again, I'm with you. If he wants to be, if him is listening and him is like, I would like to meet that young lady, and you come to me with a strapless bra or a gift certificate to get me a strapless bra or the dinero, because it's going to be a minimum of $100 for these things. Okay, so if you come with the money and say go get your bra, we're gonna be together forever. I'm just saying. So,
I think that I need him to have more than that.
oh, I'm just saying. That's just that'll get you in the door. That'll get you in the door for
Okay.
sure.
We need more than just buying bras.
Listen, I understand that, but that is a good segue. I'm just saying that is a good tiptoe in the tulips. I'm saying I'm just trying to let you know. A good
Listen, you got to remember
strapless,
too the demographic of women that y'all talking about. You talking about 40 and up. Listen,
right?
we don't care about none of that other stuff these other females be talking about. Get
Right.
us something that we can use all the time, something that's a need, a necessity. You
The,
know what
so,
I'm saying?
yes, something that we ourselves be debating over, because and what's the and I'm sure I'm gonna get off the bra topic, but how often you're supposed to change your bras? Every 60 days or is it 90 days?
Like as far as getting a new one, or
Yeah, like I forgot what the rule is they
it's just
Girl, I
say.
really
keep my
depends.
bras for as long as they are holding these sisters up. Shoot.
Well,
It really
there's
just
some
depends.
study that said that.
So
So
I
that
think it depends on how many bras you have. How often are you rotating your bras? Because in theory, you're supposed to wear your bras a couple of times before you wash them. Make sure you put them in a bag. Hand wash is best, but if you don't have like a little lingerie bag, on the gentle setting, you're supposed to never dry your bras.
I
Um,
hang dry mine. I
yeah,
wash mine though every maybe wear them twice. It depends on what I'm doing now.
right.
If I'm at an event or something, oh, that's getting washed,
you
before I wear it again. But if I'm just around the house or something, or just rent to the store, I'm gonna wear it again before I wash it.
mhm.
So you know what I'm saying, because I haven't done nothing or went nowhere. Now, if you working out on them ladies, you sure better wash it, because let's not play like we don't sweat, okay, in that area.
Oh,
So
and trust me, since you said sweat and workout, if you could find a sports bra that keeps me from slapping
oh yeah,
myself in the face,
yes, that's good too.
or listen, or spilling out the bottom and or the top, understand me? Ooh, see you that now that talk about something that makes you happy. That makes you happy. Having something that you ain't got to work hard. Listen, ooh, engineers,
That's the
any
equivalent to
engineers
having
out there?
pockets on the dress.
Listen, listen, listen. Because if you have like an engineer out there that's listening, that you've been trying your hardest to find your niche, your market, make a good sports bra, okay, for a heavy chested woman. Make a good sport. You will be a millionaire, hands down. Sports bra, because I ain't found the sports that holds anything like it's supposed to. And people ask me why I don't run. That's one reason. The other reason, because I don't want to. But the other reason I don't run is because I know I'm gonna take my stuff out if I go running. because I ain't got nothing to hold these puppies down. So it's not even worth it to me. I am not trying to have through two black eyes and a bus.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
just saying. I can't imagine it. I used to love the elliptical. I can't find a I'm sorry, a sports bra that helps me feel secure in my ellipticalness or my joggingness. So I just don't do it. I just don't do it. Who, a sit up? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna get off this bra talk.
No,
I'm
so
sorry.
she fit those bras aren't too bad. I do have two of those. You gotta get them to fit just right. They Elomi makes a good one. The thing is, you're gonna spend some good money on a good sports bra.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Again, these are my love languages. Take notes, fellas.
All right, Mary Finch says, "Good evening. Hey, Mary. Thank you for tuning in to JQLM Radio to Empowered Hour tonight."
and our random conversation.
I mean, y'all back. It's a new year, so y'all, most shows kicking off. They kick off like this every season, y'all. Athena Renata.
It is.
Listen,
Yeah.
So,
you hear me or say me, New Year, a little bit more elevated. Listen. Oh, okay, fine. We'll get off the broad talk. But
Clearly, you
interesting
had a lot
topic.
to say about bras today.
listen, I'll be glad when somebody starts her bra line, but
She will too.
so, listen, I volunteered to help. You said you want to make that your baby, so I'm gonna let you do it. But once you do it, I'll be ready.
I
So,
mean, it's still there. It's just finding what I was needing was not working, and the amount of money that I would have had to spend, I wasn't prepared to spend that right then and there. So,
I understand.
well, we'll get back to it because
Understandable.
those are what I was told was you picked the most difficult garment for the most difficult population.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
But
yeah.
just because it's difficult doesn't mean that it's not attainable.
absolutely,
Hmm. And
Oh, that's a
I
word right there.
that difficult don't mean unattainable. Okay,
absolutely.
let's put that on the t-shirt. Don't nobody steal it. You steal it, you give us 10% every time you print it. Okay. Um but no, I mean, I guess that is a good topic for a show. Just difficulty doesn't mean unattainable because I mean, in general, life is difficult. So, do we stop striving for what we perceive as unattainable? But that's a word. Anyway, what was we going to talk about? I guess we get back to. I know we gotta take another break soon, but
I had a
um,
question, but it left because we
Yes,
went.
break time.
okay. So we're gonna take a break, and then you think and see if you remember your question. So we'll be
Okay.
right back, y'all.
Chicago, this is your sign. If you've been tired, if you've been overwhelmed, if life has tried to knock the wind out of you lately, this moment is for you. On Saturday, March 21st at 4 p.m., the Don't Give Up Tour is coming to Greater Sweet Home Missionary Baptist Church, located at 3245 West Chicago Avenue. And this is not just a concert. This is a reset. This is a reminder. This is a movement of hope, healing, and perseverance. Healing and perseverance. Featuring national gospel recording artists Billy Burke Sr., Trevor Williams and the Warriors, and Kimberly M. Kent, with special guests The Gospel 4 and Pavani J., and hosted by Ami. This experience is designed to lift your spirit and recharge your faith. There will be music that moves you, messages that meet you where you are, special presentations, giveaways, and moments that remind you you're not alone and you're not done. But hear this clearly. Tickets will not be sold at the door. You must get your tickets now. Go to www.egoentertainmentnet.com/events to purchase online or call 773-999-5054 for physical tickets. Chicago, don't wait until it's too late. Don't scroll past what could shift your whole season. The Don't Give Up Tour, March 21st, 4 p.m. Be in the room. Your breakthrough could be sitting in the seat you didn't buy.
This is the sound of freedom.
Some tables are just for eating, but this table changes you. The third biannual National Re-Up Experience Brunch and More is going down in Indianapolis, and space is extremely limited. This isn't your average brunch. This is where conversations hit different, where encouragement is served hot, where leaders gather, pressure gets lighter, and purpose gets refilled. From powerful voices to real talk, to moments that make you pause and say, I needed this. There's food, there's laughter, there's celebration, there are giveaways, awards, and energy you won't find anywhere else.
The vibe is real.
And here's the truth. Seats are disappearing fast. Once this brunch sells out, there is no waiting list. If you're an individual, a leader, an organization, this is the room you want to be in before the doors close. Secure your seat right now at www.reupexperience.com/events-media. Don't wait for the recap. Don't hear about it after. Be in the room. The third biannual National Re-Up Experience Brunch and More. Limited seats, big impact. And this year, the theme, we're going to shine under pressure. So make sure you come in your denim and diamonds.
Okay, we're back. I remember how we got on the subject of bras. It was because I had Lady J come to the microphone. That's why. So that's what
Don't be
happened.
trying to blame it on me. Y'all was already talking about bras when y'all was talking about Renata and her risque attire.
I was just saying that's what started the conversation was because I had you come to the
Okay.
microphone.
So you blaming her for them teddies being there? Okay, I'm just kidding. Just joking.
Oh no, I'm gonna have my wedding dress. I'm gonna have a turtleneck on because yeah,
No, you not. That would not be true to you if you had on a turtleneck. Don't do that.
I
Don't.
am gonna
Yeah,
have a
you would
turtleneck
be
on.
so miserable if you had on a turtleneck. You would be screaming upset if you had on a neck on. Yeah, no, I would
Mhm.
be mad at you if you had a neck on. Let me just
Not
say
you.
that. Like it's listen, it might be chilly, but it ain't that chilly in the fall. Like don't put no neck on. But okay.
Damn.
Listen, I'm sorry, but that just I don't see you having no turtleneck dress on. That just don't seem like
No, I'm
yeah.
not gonna get a turtleneck dress. I tell so my theme is Roger Rabbit. That's the
Mm.
no.
So if you
Well,
come
not the
in
theme
like
for the wedding, but
Jessica,
the theme of the dress will be yes of her,
so you gonna come in like Jessica.
like Jessica Rabbit. Yes.
And Jessica is very vivacious indeed.
I mean that's
Okay,
the goal. That's the goal. But we'll see what happens.
okay. And I don't want to hear nothing about you talking about my yep because I'm they're gonna be there. So just be prepared. I'm going boink boink. Okay. But anyway, all right.
It'd be young people. Anyways, the question I was going that I was going to ask, going back to meet the artist, was the theme is love and action. So I was going to ask you, what does that mean to you when you hear that word, hear that phrase, love and action?
Well, love and action mean buy me them bras I talked
Ooh,
about.
ooh,
Okay, but um love in action to me symbolizes that it's not just somebody talking about it. They're actually showing you what it means because it is a verb. It's an action word. It should be. And a lot of people do a lot of talking. And I believe when you start throwing that love word around, it should be an action, a feeling, something that you just know. You don't have to tell me. all the time because I see it. I see it in how you move. I see it in how you talk. I see it how you show up for me. I see it in how you embody who you presented yourself to be. So for me, love in action is literally just that. It's not you talking about it, you actually being about what you mean. And that can go in any relationship. It doesn't have to be with your significant other, just, your friendships. If you're actually going to say you love me as your friend, you show up for me. You don't sit in the sidelines talking about, oh my gosh, I didn't even know, or you chose not to. So, like, actually seeing, because, like, I could tell a lot of times with the people that I'm close to, who I call my friends, I could tell when something's wrong. And
Mhm.
sometimes I can feel it, because we have shown each other so much of love in action that if I see something is off with them, I automatically know something's wrong. A lot of times we can hear it in each other's voices. We can see it in how a text message comes through, because we can just feel that something's off with the action or the thing that's presenting itself. So to me, that's what love in action is and what it embodies. So I don't know. But you the love expert, Miss Sexologist. You tell me, what does that mean to you, madam?
Oh, I'm a love expert. No, I agree. I think love is very much a verb, and I think sometimes I think it can be difficult to define it, especially if you don't really know what it is, or you feel like you haven't experienced it. I think a lot of times we don't love ourselves at the level that we should, and it shows in relationships. Um, because in the Bible it talks about you're supposed to love your neighbor as yourself. But if I'm not loving me, of course I'm gonna treat my neighbor terrible. Um, so I agree with what you said. I think it is something that we have to be very intentional about, and it's tough situations. I think you know there are gonna be some people that you love. Like in theory, you're supposed to love your kids unconditionally. That doesn't always happen. Your parents or whatever. But and again, things life happens and it shifts how we view love. But I think it is important to get a healthy version of what love looks like. And even just being clear on what does it mean to love yourself. So yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, for me, I think that's something I'm trying to learn still. I know people who've listened to this show a lot have always heard me say that that's always been a struggle of mine, loving myself and forgiving myself. And so that's always something we're going to work through. And I think not beating yourself up and knowing that, you're going to make mistakes, you can always come back to that space of loving yourself. It's just taking that first step, taking that first action step, and actually putting the effort into loving yourself and forgiving yourself and actually giving yourself the grace that you want others to give, so giving it to yourself, because we are our worst critics, for real.
Hmm.
We will beat ourselves down more than anything else in this world. We will tear ourselves up. And you know it's definitely a work in progress, because even as I look at my faith board, shout out to our faith board activity that took place prior to this show. I'm looking at my faith board now, and I keep looking like I need to add to this. I need to actually put everything that's on this faith board into action, because those who are believers know that faith without works is what? Dead. So loving yourself without working on it is dead. Loving others without working and putting action into it is going to be dead. So you have to put effort into it. And what's that saying? Like, the things you put effort in grow, or what you water grows. It's a whole bunch of sayings, but I'm trying to
I know
remember.
what you're trying to say. I can't think of the exact quote.
I can't either, but yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. So we have to put effort into it. We can't just sit back and keep feet up and say, well, I'll love myself tomorrow. I'll learn how to take care of me tomorrow, because here's something for you. Since you are a therapist, do you think that by us not loving ourselves, it projects outward to others, and then they themselves know how to either a help, hurt, or harm us? Like, do you think that there's something to that? Because I know some people say like your vibe, your aura, you have it almost written all over your face, and you attract people who can either hurt you or harm you or don't have your best interest in heart because they know how to play on those things. They can tell you don't love yourself, so they're going to play on that, and then it turns into a whole nother situation. Do you believe that's true?
I feel like you said a lot. Okay, so your question
I
is,
did. I did. You know, my brain be working 15 miles a minute.
I just want to make sure I'm answering your question. So your question is, do I think that how you love yourself gets um, shows up in those relationships, and it can attract people who will take advantage of you? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much, yeah. Because I mean, like, you know, people will always say, like, certain people can pick up that vibe that you don't love yourself. So they're going to be attracted to you, or like you attract what you put out, basically. Um, I've heard that a lot. And just was wondering from your therapy standpoint, do you think anything, does that have merit?
So I think a couple things. One, if I'm not loving myself, then in some situations I'm probably not going to have the best boundaries, and I may not have a certain level of standards that I want people to treat me or what have you. And so if I allow people to kind of just treat me any kind of way, um, that could definitely be impacted by me not loving myself. Um, and there are people who love themselves but just have weak boundaries also. So I think I don't think it's just a clear, you know, A plus B equals C. I think it could be a couple of things that could be factored into it. Um, but it is, I believe it is important to kind of know who you are and love yourself so that you can show up better in your relationships. Because I can think of times where I may not have been so kind to myself, and I could see how that was reflected in the relationships and the things that I tolerated or allowed versus, um, in times where I feel my boundaries are better or I'm feeling better about me or what have you, that also shows up too. There's something to be said about being in your 40s, and you just have a different, I won't even say, I will say at this juncture of life, um, certain things are not as important as they were in my 20s and my 30s. Um, there are things that I do now that I would have never done in my 20s just because I cared way more about other people's perception of me. Not to say that I don't care now, but it just looks a lot different than what it looked
Mhm.
like when I was younger.
Yeah. So I know this is one of those topics that we could dive into for a long, long time, but seeing as how we spent a lot of time on browse, but we did have a good time. Um, but as we wind down this show, I guess one nugget I would definitely like to tell people is what exactly what Renata said. Give yourself grace, especially during this Valentine's Day season. Don't feel pressured, and this is for me too. Don't feel pressured to fall into the trap of, oh, you by yourself, something must be wrong with you, especially during this season, because when we do that, sometimes we make silly mistakes. We open up doors that was closed for a reason, just so we don't have to be alone for this superficial holiday season. So, um, if you are single, be happy in your single season and take the steps to find that love within yourself, to be okay with being alone. And um, definitely come out this Saturday, because you won't be alone if you come out this Saturday to the Meet the Artist event at the Central Library starting at 5:30. Shameless plug again, again, and again. Come see us Saturday for real. But yeah, you got anything else for Nada?
I would say even if you are in a relationship, that doesn't mean you shouldn't spend time with you. You still need that time. Uh, so I would say just be mindful of that. And then we are a part of the re-up. Hence
Yes,
why we
so
were talking about.
we're getting the single, so we gotta go.
Oh,
So don't forget again this Saturday, the 14th. Come with your loved ones. Come solo. Don't feel like you have to bring somebody with you. But 5:30 to 10, Central Library downtown. I think parking is either $2, $3 in the garage. It's pretty inexpensive. But come check us out. Come check all the artists out. Uh, we will get back to doing our newsletter. So if you have not subscribed already to our newsletter, go to www.empoweredlivinginc.net. And if you want to book us for any events such as retreats, workshops, any kind of anything to do with mental health, hit us up because we have a bunch of curriculum already created, and we can also create another curriculum for you specifically at a special price. But um, but anything else I'm forgetting, Renata? I don't know.
oh, we also just need to remind people that we are on Mondays at 6,
Hmm.
and they can tune in for us. We'll get better at being more consistent this year.
Yes, we are. Be back next week. We will. Yes.
And make sure that you check out JQLM and EO Entertainment and see all the things that are coming up. I think that's
And
it.
yeah, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere you want to find us, please tune in because the more you tune in, the better we can be and the better our platform can grow. So I don't think we forgot anything. Thanks, Lady J, for putting up with our shenanigans tonight, girl.
And for
Thanks
Chrissy
as
Table.
usual.
No problem. Shoot, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still got a minute left, but y'all definitely got on here tonight and just clowned the whole time, which is good.
Hey, we back, baby. We back.
Definitely, another side to y'all that most people don't get to see all the time. So that's
That's
good.
true. That's true.
Mhm.
Because we have a good time.
Yes, absolutely.
Until next time, y'all have a great, blessed week. We'll see y'all Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.